Well, somebody was asking me about Hogalishi Day, and yes, it is Hogalishi Day. Oh, I lost one of my earrings. It's somewhere here, so let me take this one off. I'll find it in a while. But yeah, no, I'm not on today. So it is Hogalishi this afternoon, but I am not on this week. Anyway, that being said, let's pull cards. I want to ask about Israel. Now, of course, part of the drama with this two-week ceasefire and the opening of the strait and all of that is that Israel cannot fire on Iran either. Well, good luck with that. So let's see what the cards have to say. The reading's about evidence in hand, concrete, what's taking place, energy coming into it. You're going to try to get away with it, okay? The takeaway. Mental takeaway about what's happening with this. Above it, the actions in hand with the foundation of trying to keep the lid on things. What's going on today. Things being withheld. The difficulty or the figuring out the next actions, what's taking place there. Above it, the long term, the foundation of not liking the harvest, potential outcome. It's about, now I don't think this is just the White House, I think this also has to do with Bibi. Okay, outside influence, pondering, not liking what's coming. Above it, yeah, dark elements. So you think he's going to honor that? Foundation is, the wheel is turning, okay? So, again, evidence in hand, the takeaway, withholding when it comes to the finance and all the other stuff. Figuring out the next move is the challenge. When it comes to White House or it comes to Bibi, not liking what's coming. The foundation, trying to keep the lid on things, but not liking the harvest. The wheel is turning. Above it, the actions being done, the long-term consequences, and of course the dark drama. What's driving it, being pushed to the edge when it comes to what's taking place, what's coming in from overseas, walking away, distancing from. So I don't think Israel has any desire to follow through on this, because what we have is the lovers, so he and Trump and all of this, and now they have the burden of this when it comes to moving it forward. There is yet again another abuse of power. The victory with something new, concrete coming in, light being shed. There's a new action that's strengthening what's being shared. When it comes to the world stage, this unchanging mental, drama that continues to create the nightmare of what's being handed out, things being tied up. When it comes to the agreement of any justice, rapidly moving lies, fishtails, drama, and those they are empowering to speak for them, etc. There are struggles, arguments, and again, continuing forward. So looking deeper, this is yet again more Tower moment, the delusion when it comes to controlling an action. So you think that Bibi Netanyahu is going to abide by that agreement of ceasefire for 2 weeks? Really? You think that's going to happen? I don't see that happening. And if he fires on them, the deal is off. They're not going to open that straight. And now, you know that $2 million deal that they want to do? Trump thinks he's in on that. I didn't see anything saying, oh, we're going to split that. They said we're going to charge that money. But Trump thinks he's going to horn his way in on that. So is Netanyahu going to abide by the ceasefire? Up in the air? Yeah, no. Things are in the air. An abuse of power. Yeah, no. There's no way. There's no way. So how is Dunkov going to deal with this? Fishtails. Lies, spins. Fishtails when it comes to the past and drama. And what's being birthed. So, yeah, it looks like... and what about his horning in on this $2 million thing? How is that going to work out for Trump? I didn't see them saying they're going to... Yeah, no, the truth is going to dawn. Okay? The truth, when it comes to the control, money aspects and everything, trying to figure out the next move with things up in the air. So he's going to try to manipulate his way into getting that money, getting some of that money. Oh, Lord have mercy. And what about Bibi? What about Bibi with what he's doing? New action. Yeah, he's not going to listen for 1 iota, 1 second. Painful. So this is painful for Trump because Bibi is not going to follow that. He's not going to listen. And it's going to have long-term consequences. What about Iran? They've got a hard line. They're not going to move. Okay? They've got the upper hand in this. So anyway, on that note, you know, I'll leave that here. And we'll just watch what's going to happen. But yeah, Netanyahu doesn't have any intention of honoring a ceasefire. And he's enlisted in part of that deal. Okay? It's got to be the U.S. and Israel. And again, Bibi is going to absolutely break that. He's got no intention of the ceasefire. And even though he pulled us into this with his manipulation of Trump, he's got no intention of honoring a ceasefire. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll watch it play out, and I'll see you online.